Wrestling fans, there's a podcast you want to add to your podcast playlist. Wrestling with the Willies, hosted by Josh and his brothers, and they discuss all things wrestling, like WWE Extreme Rules, WWE SummerSlam, and more. You'll get the results and their reactions on all the matches you want to know more about, as well as in-depth analysis, opinions, and fallout from the events on Raw and SmackDown. Wrestling with the Willies talk about all the wrestlers you know and follow, their matches, moves, losses, and their achievements. Add Wrestling with the Willies to your podcast playlist right now. Available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcast, Google Podcast, and your favorite podcast platform.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Sci-Fi Graveyard. I'm going to apologize for being gone for months. Was dealing with some mental health shit, and that we're just was working through it. So we're going to work on getting back on schedule of at least once a month. I don't know what we're going to do next month, but today we're going to finish up our version of the Predator saga with The Predator. The Predator was released in 2018. It is the fourth movie, technically. I say fourth movie because the Alien versus Predator movies don't take place in this continuity. So this is technically Predator 4, if you want to look at it that way. Predator 2, The Predators, the one with Adrian Brody in it, and then this one. Those are the four that are in the same continuity together. This movie was written partially and directed by Shane Black. Shane Black, as you know, was in the original Predator. He played one of the soldiers. This movie does star Boyd Holbrook, Trevante Rhodes, Jacob Tremblay, Keegan Michael Key, Olivia Munn, who I didn't recognize as Olivia Munn. She looked completely different in this movie. Sterling K. Brown, the awesome Thomas Jane. Love him. And that's all I'm going to name.
The dude with Tourette's.
Yeah, he was the one with Tourette's, Thomas Jane.
If anything, he was the highlight of the movie.
Actually, he was really the best part of this
movie.
Him
and Michael Keegan Key or whatever.
Yeah,
both of them were like my fan. And Olivia Munn somewhat.
I liked Olivia Munn.
Mostly because I've known her since she was on Attack of the Show where she took wieners to the face.
No, I liked her in the movie, but what I didn't, and you'll probably get into it, Joe, but the one thing that I didn't understand with her character was she was a doctor and all of a sudden she was this badass person.
Yeah.
I said the same thing to Josh, didn't I, Josh?
And I'm like,
I said the same thing when I watched it too. I was like, what the fuck? She's a scientist and then she pulls out guns and shit.
She went from, I like to study alien life to master of the pew pew.
Yeah. Oh my god, this movie was so.
That's the part I was like, what? The one that made the most sense that could do that is everybody else but her. It's like, what?
And it's like, really, like this
it's
movie.
Like he was trying to be like strong female lead.
Yeah,
guns.
And that's fine.
I'm a doctor, but guns.
I'm Dr. Pew Pew. But
you know what? An easy thought of like what it reminded me of is the movie Battleship.
I fucking
with
hated that
Rihanna.
movie.
If anybody wants a movie with Rihanna, Battleship, literally she does every job on the ship. And most times when you're on a Navy ship, you do one job. And yet she did like 5 or 6 jobs.
Maybe we need to do Battleship because I fucking hated that movie.
Oh man, it was fucking trash.
Let's make a. Did you ever hear the song by Axis? Speaking of Battleship, real quick, did you ever hear the song by Axis of All Awesome called "Rage of Thrones"?
I don't.
They were a comedy band out of Australia, and they did this song called Four Chords, where it's like they did the melodies of different songs that use the same 4 chords. But they also did this song called Rage of Thrones, and it sounds like it's a Rage Against the Machine song, but it's all about Game of Thrones. And he's like, "You got a new favorite show? It's on HBO." And he goes on, "It's called Game of Thrones." And he goes, "I read the fucking books." And then he goes, look, he goes off on the songs about tangent about how the books are better. But he goes, Battleship D9, I suck your fucking battleship. Game over. And so I bring it up to mention that because the fucking battleship.
Yeah, that movie was fucking trash, dude. Trash.
And so this movie, like this, I'll just go off and say it at the beginning. I did not care for this movie. It was very forgettable.
Yeah. Well, I watched this in the theaters, dude. I watched this in the theaters because I saw the trailer. I was talking to my friend Rusty, and I was like, yeah, this looked like a decent movie. And I watched it, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I had never seen it until now.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Or today. And one of the other things was watching the movie, and I don't know if I missed it in watching it, but at the very beginning when he meets up with there's going to be spoilers because this movie is 7 years old. So anyway, at the beginning when he meets the Predator and he gets the extra stuff, right? And he and the thing attaches to his arm. Well, then later he's able to turn invisible. Like the cloaking shit with nothing on, and I'm like, how is he doing that?
It was like those spheres, and it's like I thought it was part of his armor.
Well, but the sphere, I don't. They showed him swallowing it later, though, and that's why I was like, did he have that on him? And then later, midway through the movie, I think it was, he goes to the bathroom, and I think he shit it out.
Yeah, he shit two of them out,
and so I'm like, what the fuck? It never explained what those were doing. I was like, what is he doing with that shit? I didn't know what
those were until after he shit them out.
Well, and that's what
that's why I was like, what the fuck?
But how the fuck did he know what they did? It's like, you just guessed? I'm going to take this foreign material metal thing and swallow it. Knowing I'm going to be able to cloak myself.
It's like, what if it was made of...
Never explain that shit. The only thing you saw was him put the thing on his arm.
What if it was made of lead? He would have died.
Well, that's what I mean. So I'm like, what? And so there was just a lot of things that just didn't make sense.
There was a lot of things that
the best part of the movie to me was the kid being able to decipher the stuff, because that was one of the I mean, that would make sense. But there was a lot of shit in the movie that did not make sense. Like, it was like, when you think about logically, that wouldn't happen.
Like,
some of the stuff I gotta say,
and I know it's science fiction. It's supposed to be like kind of bullshit, but at the same time, there has to be some type of rationale to everything that people
and then,
do.
Of course, it's like they talk about this shit where it's like the Predator goes to that world to hide out kind of from the other predators, right? And then he brings the technology that eventually they leave at the end of the movie, right?
Yeah, it's a MacGuffin that never gets talked about. He starts going
against the humans. He starts killing humans. So it's like he went to bring this to them, right? That's how they explain it. He brought this costume, whatever this thing is,
his Iron Predator suit.
Yeah, his Iron
Let's call it
Predator
what it is.
Suit.
Iron Man suit,
to
Iron
fight
Predator shirt
against
suit.
predators. But he brings it there, and then he kills a bunch of humans that he was bringing it for. I was like,
I don't get
that
it.
doesn't make sense at all. I understand if they're like trying to attack you, like how they put him in the jail cell and stuff, and he's trying to get out.
I get breaking free from the. I get breaking free from the hospital.
And I'm like, but like, other than that, it's like he was killing people the whole time up until
he's trying to help the human race.
And then it was like he was killing the human race but protecting it. I was
he wants to kill them but protect them at the same time.
Yeah. That's why I was like, okay, that's when it started to annoy me.
And
was when I started to see that. Yeah,
there was only 2 bits of dialogue in this movie I really liked. And the only character I liked in this movie was Tom Jane's character.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, he was the best part of the movie and that's just because I love Tom Jane. I love Tom Jane. I met him at Comic-Con in 2008. Really cool dude. The only celebrity I've ever met that was kind of a bitch was Molly Ringwald. She just didn't seem like she wanted to be there. So I was like,
well,
damn,
when
bitch.
you meet when you meet a bunch of people and you're just trying to make extra money, I mean,
I met Ron Howard at the same con, and he was super cool.
I mean,
Bryce Dallas Howard,
it depends on the person,
cool.
man. Like, that's the thing, because I know I've met some people that could have been a lot nicer. But
well, it's
I mean,
funny when we listen to or when we meet all these like wrestlers and actors and actresses. I'm trying to think. We went to a horror con late last year, and I'm trying to think of her name. And I've drawn a blank, but let me look real fast.
Yeah,
she was in the Scream movies. Or she was in a Scream movie. She was a blonde. She's the sheriff. She was.
I know. I can't remember her name either, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah. She was the Deputy Hicks, and then she became the sheriff.
She was the nicest person. Yeah. See,
sorry, my hair's bothering me.
Yeah, it's like time to Google.
I'm trying to look at who.
Well, I have the IMDb. I have IMDb brought up.
Well, I was going to totally go to Pensacon this year so I could meet, what's it called, David Howard Thornton.
I want to go to Pensacon so bad.
Damian Leone, because they were both going to be there. But then
Marley Shelton. So
yes.
Marley, so I forgot that she was in Sandlot. She played the lifeguard.
Oh, really?
Oh,
nice. I haven't seen the Sandlot in so long.
Yeah, and
I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
And I know we're kind of digressing, but we were talking about nice celebrities. Nicest one I've ever met by a mile.
I think it was Wendy Peppercorn.
Yeah.
But she was the nicest. She actually came out and was talking to us in front of the counter, she was taking pictures of stuff because Art the Clown walked around. There was a cosplay Art the Clown, and there was another character that she was taking pictures of everybody. Yeah, but she was talking to us about them all. But yeah, I had mentioned, I totally forgot you were in that movie.
Yeah, she was Wendy in The Sandlot. But she was... and so like Thomas Jane was really cool. So when we met Thomas Jane, he was just promoting a comic book, which I actually have an autographed copy of this comic book. And he was promoting the comic book. He wasn't there as an actor. He was there as a comic book writer. And he was just promoting it. He was chilling, talking to the fans. We were just chilling, like shooting the shit. Totally cool. And so that's one reason why I really love Thomas Jane. He was a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Loved him as the Punisher. Thought he was a great Punisher. And
I love that movie.
The Punisher with him in it. Oh, I love that movie.
So, and did you know that Kevin Nash literally got stabbed with a knife in that movie?
Yeah, he stabbed him on accident.
Which is hilarious.
So that's why he's, and I say all that to beat around the bush to say that that's the reason I really like that character, is because I like Thomas Jane. Because I don't know if y'all felt like this, but none of these characters, the only other character with any personality was Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah, I think the side characters that they had for
the Loonies
squad.
Those two,
all the Looney people. And I think they were the best part of the movie.
They were really, really good. I actually couldn't stand.
Thomas Jane and Michael Keegan Key, I think, were my favorite parts of it. I liked Olivia Munn somewhat in it, but they did stupid stuff with her character.
Olivia Munn, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't give a damn about any character in this movie except for Keegan-Michael Key's character. Well, even him, not so much, but him more than the rest. But definitely Baxley, played by Thomas Jane, and it's only because I'm a fan of the actor. But I didn't really care about any of these other characters because I felt like there was nothing to them.
Especially the main dude. The main dude,
Boyd Holbrook, playing McKenna. I didn't give two shits about him.
And then it was so goofy at the end of the movie when they did the suit thing, and then I was like, "Oh, that's kind of." They're
my new
trying
suit.
to be like, "Oh, it's a fucking cool thing to do at the end." It's like, but why would they do that when it's it goes against the Predators as an.
You know who the original person to play the main character was Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, he had to back out due to scheduling conflicts.
Well, and then supposed to be the main character.
Yeah, he was who Boyd Holbrook played. He was supposed to be.
And that would have probably been way better choice.
It would have been way better.
I love Benicio del Toro, man,
because he's a great actor.
And Sicario is fucking awesome,
and
he's really good in that one.
I didn't care about any of the characters in this movie.
Edward James Olmos was supposed to be in it, but they cut his part.
I love him. Oh yeah, because of all the reshoots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did a lot of reshoots.
See, I love him too.
Heard, yeah,
he would have been awesome in this movie. The other thing I didn't like about this movie is that this movie had 2 sets of villains, 2.5. You have the first Predator with the suit that's supposed to help mankind, but you don't find that out until the fucking end of the movie. You have the 11-foot tall Predator that's there to capture the other Predator because he stole shit. And then you have the human characters, the task force, but yet they're willing to kill humans to protect this secret. So they're a third set of villains, which I didn't think made any fucking sense.
Well, that's what I was saying. The Sterling K. Brown group, the Stargazer project.
Yeah,
bullshit.
The Stargazer.
I was dude, that was the dumbest part of the movie to me. They didn't need that at all.
And then they all kind of went out like bitches. So you're supposed to be this like elite group, but all these group of crazies, the crazy A-team plus generic white guy hero stand-in Quinn McKay. I'm sorry, nothing against Boyd Holbrook. I don't know how he is as an actor. This is the only thing I've seen him in that I could tell you that I've seen him in, but he didn't win me over.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the writing.
I don't even know if he's in anything else recently.
But we know Fred Decker, who was one of the co-writers of this movie. We know he can write some awesome shit. He wrote Night of the Creeps. He wrote The Monster Squad.
He's been in a lot of Western type movies. But he was in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Oh, that's right. He was.
Oh,
yeah, he
dude,
wasn't there.
I can't. Like, at one point, we should talk about that movie just because it's awful. It was awful. It was good up until the beginning of it. Like, I got a lot to say about it. It kind of actually definitely, in a lot of ways, I think it's worse than Crystal Skull.
I actually like Crystal Skull because I get what they were.
And then what they did in the last half, it was like it was fucking. I
like Crystal Skull because I get what they were trying to go for.
Yeah,
and that's why I like it.
Dial of Destiny was just fucking. Oh man, it was just awful.
I don't get why, because Shane Black wrote Lethal Weapon. So we know he can write a good movie with good characters.
Well, it sounds like they got a lot of studio interference or something.
And we know Fred Decker.
He was trying to make his own movie, and then it sounded like they wanted him to change certain things.
So we know Fred
some shit and reshot a lot.
We know Fred Decker can write good shit because he gave us some really good stuff. I mean, let's not mention RoboCop 3, but that could have,
It's funny how you're talking about RoboCop 3 too, because I'm just playing the RoboCop game.
That game is badass.
It's pretty fun.
And
it's free on PlayStation.
Have you played it, Jeremy?
Right now, and
I have it on PC. I played through half of it.
I upgraded my gun, RoboCop's main gun, so powerful that I didn't need any other gun for the game.
Yeah.
Except
like the first one that I have, it has full
area.
auto mode.
That's
and
the only thing I need another gun for,
or whatever on it.
But
it's pretty fun so far.
But even Shane Black is a good writer. I didn't hate Iron Man 3. He was in Predator. He wrote Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. He wrote
on a podcast
he wrote Lethal Weapon.
About Aiden, I think, is in the background.
Yes,
that's
Aiden ran in here.
He wrote the screenplay to The Last Boy Scout. He wrote the screenplay to Last Action Hero, which isn't that bad, as people say it is. He wrote The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Soft spot for Last
writing
Action
movies
Hero.
is different than directing them.
Yeah,
Joe.
so I really don't understand what happened here. It had to be studio interference. The only trivia thing I want to mention in this movie is that...
Well, he co-wrote this one, though, with
he co-wrote it with Fred Decker.
The guy
and
that
one other guy.
Monster Squad?
Yeah, Monster Squad. That movie's amazing. Like, even... I think that movie holds up.
Something fucked up between them.
They both did. They both did RoboCop 3, though. So it's...
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, they have a history of making shitty movies. So
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
That probably explains it.
That's
Together
why
they suck.
That's why
maybe you shouldn't write anything
before,
with Fred Dekker no more.
Yeah.
Because this movie was not well written and not well paced.
And like I said, a lot of the stuff just didn't make sense. It was like,
yeah,
it was.
I get like if you pick this shit up and then you ship it off again, why would you ship it off to your house? And then your autistic son gets a hold of it and he deciphers everything, and then
I'm probably going to get flack for this if anyone listens to it, but do people really consider autism like evolution? Is that a thing? Like
I mean, they do have the ability to think differently than
and they do, and there's some high functioning autistics that are really intelligent. I'm not saying that they're not, but the predator hunting the kid down, you're the master warrior. He's fucking 12.
Yeah,
he's 13. He's 12.
Well, wasn't it part of the mind though? Because they were like evolving themselves, so they were bringing in. That's what I felt that they were trying to explain that without explaining it. That was the problem with this movie, was that they went down these paths and didn't really explain why they were going down the path.
Yeah, so like everything you're trying to figure out what the hell they're talking about.
Okay. It was just all this action people, like you mentioned before with the killing. Like the predator came and he was supposedly hiding the stuff, but then he's killing all the humans.
So why are you bringing us the tech if you're killing the humans? Unless you're trying to, he's a misdirect.
Yeah, so it's like, then the bigger one shows up, and you're like, that one made a little bit more sense, but but because that one was trying to get rid of the other one, but then it didn't care about anybody else either.
Or whatever. It was the whole point of it was to.
But he was also the one that was taking the kid, so it was like that's where it didn't make sense.
It didn't make any sense. I
was assuming that they were taking the kid because of the helmet or whatever, but or like the stuff.
Well, why wouldn't you just take the helmet?
Then I was like, what the fuck?
If that was the goal.
Well, that's why I was saying. That's why I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I think that would have been a better story, was to leave it at that, where he's trying to find this suit and the dude kept hiding it.
That would have been cool. Give me 1 second while y'all continue talking. I have to.
It keeps sounding like the Xbox.
I know.
Xbox. My messages are going off, so it's the Xbox. But I have to use the bathroom. I'm gonna play the diabetes card. Y'all keep talking. I'll be right back.
Sure. But yeah, so from that perspective, when they were doing when the big guy was searching for stuff, I would have thought, he shipped all that stuff to his house. Why didn't he just keep it hidden? And then they spend that whole time where he's looking for it, but he's not really. I mean, but again, it wouldn't keep to the whole Predator story where predators kill things.
Yeah.
So that's why they went down that path. They could have done it differently.
They did a lot of stupid shit in this movie, and I remember when I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
But the funny thing too is,
it's a Predator movie, and some of the cool kills were cool, but it wasn't like anything to remember. They didn't stand out, so it's like, why would you want to watch this more than once? It's like, it's just an awful Predator movie.
Oh
in
yeah,
my opinion.
I wouldn't say it was awful, but I mean, we've seen definitely worse movies than this one.
I definitely ain't ever gonna rewatch it again. That's why I say that it's awful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I would rewatch it either.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, there's been way worse movies that I've seen.
Oh, true that.
This one.
Well, I'm not saying it's like low tier. Like if we did a ranking list of certain movies where it would be A to F tier, this is in an F tier, in my opinion. So it's just okay, but I mean, like I still say most of the time, it's worth it to watch it at least once. Because a lot of people could skip movies, or if they don't really like the movie, they could stop watching it. They'll walk out of the theater. I at least try to always finish the movie and then have a concrete viewpoint on damn, this is really bad. Especially if I'm talking about it on a podcast or whatever. It's just Oh yeah, they had a lot of shit in here that you would just not enjoy.
Yeah.
Especially when we're explaining shit, we're talking about spoilers and everything else. It's like, what is it like? Predators is just a way better film. Prey is a way better film, and like this one, it just got like I could see they had some fun elements, but then at the end of the day, it's like they failed on like everything. They didn't like the story just wasn't there. Like that's the main problem that they had of it was that they could have done it more like if they just had a smaller type of I don't know, like a smaller type of story wise, like
Yeah.
trying to come up with a like literally it could have just been him set like obviously they wanted to set it up where he sent it to his house to get to the autistic kid, but like, did you really need to have it with the autistic kid, or it just showed that the reason why that they were trying to search for it was because he was hiding it because he didn't feel like his company was gonna, or like the military or whatever, like was gonna take advantage of it. And that's why he hid it.
That's what I'm saying,
know?
though. Like they could have revolved around just that alone.
Yeah,
Like,
and literally they
him
could have
hiding,
taken him instead
this
of,
stuff. They alluded to
yeah,
it where they said, "Why did you send it off?" Because he didn't trust anyone. Well,
yeah,
he could have done it to where he hid this stuff to a point where nobody could find it, even the predators, and they spent time doing it. And
yeah,
in that time doing that, the predator was going after certain people, and
yeah,
and it was Boyd's job, or not Boyd, Quinn's job to combat that. And he would
yeah,
use the expertise with the group that he had to combat against the predator in finding this suit. And then ultimately, by the end of the movie, they never found it.
Sorry about that.
yeah.
And
Like it would have been way better than.
and then the ending would make perfect sense because he hid it good enough to where even the predator couldn't find it.
Are you talking about the
And then
kid not
even
getting
then,
the helmet at all?
Yeah.
yeah,
You know
like
how he
not
sent
even
it to
having
his
the kid
house?
included.
He could have done that and left a note that said, "Hey, do this, this, and the other thing with these things." And the autistic son, in the time, even if it was him, the ex-wife or the wife, I didn't really get whether they were. I think they were just estranged. But the chick from Dexter,
Yeah,
but she could have been involved in helping hide this shit for him while he was out, and then you still it would have even explained the third villain because this Project Stargazer would have been looking for the shit too. And he was trying to keep it away from both of them. And
literally, if they would have built it up like if
he could have fought all of them off, and the movie would have made a lot of sense. Like, but with them really being kind of hodgepodge about the manner of this stuff, and the fact that he really didn't hide it, he just sent it to his house, and it shouldn't have been. With the skills that the Predator has, this should have been real easy for this dude to find this shit and take it.
Yeah, it's just,
and
there's a lot of this movie that didn't make sense. So
I mean, that was the biggest thing for me.
And then really, they didn't even need to do faltered. Like, I think if anything, if they were going to explain it like him going against a big predator, why didn't they reveal the suit then, and then he took the other predator out?
But that would have made more sense too. Like the little predator took it away, and the big predator was coming because he wasn't supposed to take it, but nobody else knew that shit. Right?
Yeah, and then he just
Quinn took it away and hid it.
Yeah,
he knows where the shit is, and he told his estranged wife and the kid to get rid of it, put it somewhere where they knew where it was. Well, the predators would go to his house, and it wouldn't be there, and then he'd have to fight off the predators because they were attacking his family, and then I mean, there's so. It's honestly not that hard to write. I mean, literally from that perspective, you're talking about half the movie was just what I just said.
Yeah,
you could have went to that point, and then the rest of it would have been where at the same time Project Stargazer or whatever it was called, I think it's somewhere close to that. The Sterling K. Brown and those guys, Stargazer Project. Sorry, I did it backwards, but at the same time, they're looking for it too, and he's fighting them off. Like,
yeah.
And then in the midst of them fighting each other, they're like, well, I know where it is, but I don't like the fact that you want it. But we need to protect each other from the predators, and we'll fight together. It would have, even just that change alone in the story would have made the movie a lot better, more sense, in my opinion.
More sense, and it would have been a better movie, Especially like them doing the reveal of the suit, and then he sits there and he's like, "That's my new suit."
Yeah,
that part didn't make sense either, because it's like, you didn't need to do that.
Your suit?
You didn't need to do that. Like honestly, unless they were planning, like from that standpoint, that's almost like setting up for a sequel to this one.
Yeah, I think they were trying to set up for a sequel after this, but it didn't pan out because it failed. With that being
said, a great ending would have been for them to destroy the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't have the Predator coming back for anything, because there would be no need for them to come back. Now you left it open where there's going to be a reason for them to come back to Earth again.
Yeah, they wanted the suit.
They
wanted the suit.
So it's like, anyways. But yeah, so I mean, from that, I'm just anyhow.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say about it.
That's what I said when we were talking about, what was it, Prey, that we were talking about last time?
Prey wasn't much
like, you're gonna have fun watching this one, especially the ending.
Did you see the trailer I sent you, the new Predator movie, the animated one coming out?
I watched a little bit of it, but I was at work at the time, so
it's
I was
actually
going to go back to it.
It's animated? Oh, yeah. Sweet.
So,
that's one thing I noticed. I think I saw part of the trailer at work, and then you posted it later. And then I was like, oh, well,
so that might be one we got to talk about later on here.
Well, at one point,
But yeah, so are we doing that? We're probably not doing that. Let it die, all that crap, right, on this one, because we all believe it should just
because it needs to die.
Be dead. Yeah,
it needs to stay dead.
Yeah, it should have never been.
I know I didn't speak much on this one because I had to step out and use the bathroom, but I thought this movie was a mess. A lot of the stuff you probably said I would agree with, because diabetes. I'm adjusting to my medication, so it's making me have to use the restroom a lot. And I did find, according to Google, there is, according to AI Overview, some evolutionary biologists suggest that autism may be an evolutionary byproduct of the rapid evolution of human cognition. And there's some more stuff, but that was the basis.
Oh, so
maybe there is some stuff to that, because
I always smarter because of that.
Yeah, I always wondered that. So, and then the thing I don't get is humans are evolving because of, with the autism thing, but also we're going to wipe ourselves out because of pollution. So the predators are hurrying. And so are we evolving, or are we dying off? Because if we're evolving, does that mean the species is surviving?
Yeah, that's the only problem with all these arguments, man. I mean, you get into all the real life stuff, and it's like, okay, come on, guys. I talk about the climate change shit all the time. And it's like, dude, if that was a thing back in 1910, we wouldn't have had hurricanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there were no cars on the road. We didn't even have industrial stuff very much at that point. So it's like, you tell me where the hurricanes came from. Oh, maybe it's natural cyclical weather that the Earth has. I mean, just like, when you go to you look at Venus, how does it have all the gaseous stuff on it? I mean, probably because it's a little closer to the sun. So the makeup of the planet's a little bit different. Then you got Mars that's different than this one. It's like, come on, guys. They're all differently made up. Why is that? I mean, so it's so you can't say that. And not to mention that the Ice Age happened when dinosaurs were around. And what were they doing? Eating and shitting everywhere? I mean, so it's like, tell me what caused the Ice Age across the entire planet.
The planet.
Oh, just natural cyclical shit that happens. It's like every year we go through this shit. There's 4 different frickin' seasons.
Yeah.
And so it's like, why does that happen every year? And why in the northern hemisphere is it the opposite than the southern one? I mean, so It's exactly opposite. Like, so there's makeups. It's like the magnetic shit, you know, the North and the South Pole. Go to like Australia and see how the toilet flushes. I mean, it's like, it's backwards from what it does up here. So it's like, dude, I mean, explain that. Tell me why that is. I mean, so obviously there's an explanation for everything. That's the problem with this stuff, is you can make a reason for anything and say it's because of this, that, and the other thing. We were old enough in the 90s to remember the ozone layer was going away. You ain't heard that shit.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about the ozone layer.
I was in school.
I have not heard anything about the ozone layer since I was in high school.
Yeah, because apparently it's like healed itself or something.
Yeah, so why is that? It's not because we changed shit. No, it isn't. We've gotten worse. If you look at China, China's got more population than it ever did. Or pollution, not population. But anyways, don't mean to get on the soapbox about that, but that's the kind of the logic. Just think logically, people, instead of just anyone.
I agree.
I mean, it's
just get a suit, get a predator suit, and then start shooting at people, and be like, predators. No.
No, but I mean, that's the same type of thing, right? You know, we can't say that those things aren't a real, like there aren't aliens out there. I talk about that too. You have to think logically. We're here on this planet. We don't think there's anybody else anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, are we that egotistical as a freaking
universe? Yeah.
Race or whatever you want to call
race, it. Humans,
that we think we're the only ones? Right. There's that many species on Earth. You don't think there's anything anywhere else that's able to live on the planet. There's 9 other planets that we know of. I mean, shit, the universe is so big, we don't even know half
from
the
what
shit
I heard,
that's out there.
They were talking about that there was other galaxies out there and shit.
That's
now
my
too.
thing. I mean, we don't know.
That's what somebody at work would tell me a while back.
But that's what I'm saying. When you think about all that shit, it's like, holy hell, dude, we don't know anything. Yeah. We know what we're told. That's it. So,
it's insane.
That's why science fiction's a thing, man, because there's obviously something out there that points people to things. I always say that people just don't make shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's what I say about movies and whatever.
No, I mean,
else,
it's just hilarious, man. You know, look at the shit they talked about in the 80s, and now the shit's starting to happen. It's like, really? That research was already happening back in the 80s. They just, you know, built on top of that. So it's like, anyhow. Yeah. And now we can actually, Back to the Future, the self-lacing shoes, they actually have them. They can make them.
So and then they say that it's a hoverboard, but it's technically not a hoverboard. It's like a lean board.
Yeah,
or something, because you lean on it, right, for it to start moving. Like, that's not a hoverboard then.
Well, it touches the ground. A hoverboard doesn't. That's why I'm like, we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's certain things that just we haven't had the technology to get.
No, but I mean, there's not saying we can't. I mean, that's what I'm saying. We're only talking 40 years. But from when that movie came out to now. So it's, anyways. But point being is.
But anyway, everybody watched The Predator anyway. I mean, you should at least watch it to find out your opinion.
Yeah, and if you agree with us.
3 white guys and if you guys watch movies.
If you guys have watched it, leave a comment either on our website or on YouTube where you might be watching this.
And tell us your favorite part or least favorite part.
The movie is available is on Hulu right now. I think a lot of the Predator franchises.
I'm wondering if they bought the franchise or something, because it seems like most of the Hulu stuff,
20th Century Fox is Hulu.
Fox.
Oh, okay.
Hulu. I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which is Disney, which Disney owns all of this.
So that would make sense then.
Well, they own it now. Remember, they bought it.
Yeah. Like, I don't remember how many years now. Probably been like
more than we think. Every time I look at stuff, I'm like, geez, that was 5 years ago. I'm like,
damn, I feel older, man. How the fuck? It doesn't even seem like that long ago.
Well, I was just talking to Elaine. Like, 1980 was 45 years ago.
7 years ago, this movie came out. 7 years ago.
Yeah. Well, 1980 was 45 years ago now.
Golly, it's just crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Just crazy how fast time goes by.
Like, well, me and my kid, we watched Y2K, and I'm like, dude, that was 25 years ago now.
Yeah. I graduated high school during Y2K, man.
Yeah.
Or like,
so I'm like, Jesus criminy. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, so check it out. I don't know exactly what the next movie we're going to be doing is.
Either. Sorry I stepped out for this one, but I think I said everything I wanted to say. There's only 2 lines in this movie I really like. Actually, I like the Predator dog, and I like the Earth dog.
Yeah, I think they call it Predadog or something in the credits too.
And then I liked the Haunted Mansion reference. Is this haunted room actually stretching? And the guy's like, every fucking time.
Yeah, I remember.
That was a funny line.
Yeah.
But the rest of this movie I just didn't care for. I didn't really think the dialogue was all that great. And
if anything, it makes the Predator stuff worse.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
I mean, it tarnishes the Predator name, but I mean, honestly, I think the Alien versus Predator movies are better than these. This movie.
Predator, Predator 2, and Prey are like the best 3 Predator movies.
Yeah, I agree.
So
yeah, just be on the lookout for the next one that we're gonna do.
And it'll be sooner than like 8 months from the last one.
Yeah, I know, right? Has it been 8 months since the last one?
I think it was August.
Yeah.
Dude, so really? I didn't think it was that long. Jeez.
I'm pretty sure. Because that was kind of how a lot of ours are going right now.
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to work on getting back on the ball. So, we'll definitely do one
Joe.
next
That's
month.
what I was saying. We
all, it's like all of us.
Podcast, it's like, that's kind of become like,
it's like we get into a rhythm, and then it's like, and then life stuff gets in the way, and then it's hard to pick it back up where it was again. That's my problem, I think. But yeah, with that being said, check out the website, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Josh,
we have a TikTok and all that shit. I do music reviews. I need to do like 8 or 10 music reviews because 2025 has been great for music right now.
It was November. Was the last one?
That was the last one we did. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
We'll definitely get one next month. We'll do one next month. I was dealing with some shit and I'm trying to get it cleared up. So,
yeah, I mean, life shit, man. Always life shit.
Yeah, same thing with Scream Creeps. The last one we did was November. So
yeah,
I want to do a Scream Creeps one with
y'all. That's probably for Terrifier 3. Well, I mean, we got to do one for Smile 2. I know that's one of them that I did, and then we got to do the next. I watched It Follows, and I watched Quiet Place Part 2.
Yeah, those were
because those are at least the next 2 for the 35 scariest movies thing that we're doing on it.
Yeah,
which we're behind on, but like it's like those ones, and then I kind of want to do Long Legs. Kind of want to do that one.
There's this one movie I want to watch.
Morbid Instinct was September, Josh.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do. There's this Amazon Prime movie I want to talk about, so maybe we'll do that one. It's called Totally Killer. It's basically Back to the Future slasher. Yeah.
Like,
we did that one on Scream Creeps.
We did that one on Scream
did you?
Creeps. Yeah.
I want to watch that.
I mean, you should watch it. I mean, it was funny.
And then there's another one I want to watch where it's basically It's a Wonderful Life with a slasher, and I want to watch Thanksgiving. So there's all these like horror.
Yeah, Thanksgiving I watched too, and I think
I've watched a lot of reviews.
We were gonna put it on the channel. I think we were gonna do it on the channel, but then other shit happened.
Yeah, I was gonna go on Theater Junkies, I think.
Yeah, and then life got in the way. It's like we started watching a bunch of movies around that time, like horror movies and regular movies, and then fucking life shit gets in the way. And then it's like trying to be, like Theater Junkies, we try to do it for like the week that it comes out to like recommend shit to people. So it kind of happens.
Minecraft, I wanted to do.
Yeah, I need to go watch it anyway. I got
I liked it actually.
Haven't been able to go watch it yet.
Well, we're kind of
anyway. This movie should rest in
talking shit.
This movie, I would just say, let it die.
Yeah,
the Predator.
I agree.
And it was definitely not Fred Dekker and Shane Black's best work. no one's best work.
No, but their other bad work was RoboCop 3. So
other RoboCop 3, but I will say at least RoboCop 3 has the campiness of
the RoboCop
so bad
stuff.
Yeah, so bad it's good. But this movie, I just didn't care for. Like, I couldn't get into it. The pacing was off. Everything was. I just didn't care for it.
I can say at least I could watch it. You know, another one we should talk about. Have you guys seen? Well, we'll talk about that later. We don't need to talk about it on here because I would consider it another horror movie, but it could be considered. Was The Substance? You heard of that one?
Oh yeah, dude, I've seen shit about that. It's fucking creepy. They have like body horror moments in it and shit. Like Demi Moore should have won that thing anyway. I think she won a Golden Globe for it. But I don't think she won an Oscar or whatever.
My opinions on Nora or not, that shouldn't have won an Oscar, but anyway.
No.
Or as many
Oscars
not
anything.
as it did.
Okay,
anyway.
I'm going to say, just off of watching the trailer, it's not anything that you've ever not seen before. Literally, it's kind of like Pretty Woman, but like not really at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did it better in previous movies.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Prey was
I know it's a little bit different from Pretty Woman, but yeah.
Prey was
anyways, I didn't mean to. We're talking about.
We're just going into semantics again. Like, it seems like a current theme when it's always on the Sci-Fi Graveyard one.
It's
we always go off on tangents.
Because I need to take better control and I just let us talk because that's the fun part of the movie.
Well, I mean, whatever. People us talking shit, then whatever. But yeah.
Anyway, you all are catch us on social, and we will catch you next month. We'll definitely do this next month, and I'm going to get back on the ball, so I do apologize. And for anyway, check us out at The Heart of Geek. We're on Twitter or X, whatever, YouTube. We have a website, The Heart of Geek, and check us out if you like. Come back. We're going to work on getting it back on time. I can't talk. The thing I told you about before the podcast is still eating at me. So
yeah, it's all good.
So anyway, I'll talk to y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one. All right. Good night.
See ya.